divine minds in your mouth.
Exposure, processing, and recording of archaeological remains. What's being studied which concerns itself over many years.
Yeah, rip this, you can hear this shit. Ow.
James Hughes.
Yo,
16.
I kick through the dirt where your line was drawn. I might push a limit till my waking mind is gone. The mad scientist dream, call him Frankenstein. Do the job without you knowing we did it, we that clean. I'm a chef when I'm cooking the beats in a cool space. Take a breath, then I run on a sentence of shoelace. Kids fresh like the feeling from scrubbing with toothpaste. Embarrass them off the top like I'm stealing their toothpaste. The smarter the chap, the better the rap. The boom bap, better in attack, ready to stack. All the pressure building up, got me ready to snap. And if it happens, everybody best be ready for that. The game's gone gonzo, like acid up in the cocoa bongo. Lime in the coconut, a tea and cocoa in the condo. A thin line between dumb and ingenuity, blurring every time I seem to miss an opportunity.
Scratch under the surface, dig a little deeper, dig a little deeper. Need to find a purpose, need to find a purpose. Before we meet the reaper, before we meet the reaper. Scratch under the surface, scratch under the surface. Dig a little deeper, dig a little deeper. Need to find a purpose, need to find a purpose. Before we meet the reaper, before we meet the reaper.
Many things are unexplained when we look into religion. I believe in myself as well as human intuition. Hell no, we don't agree with all the policies in place. False prophets only seem to help divide the human race. Once we take away the lies, what remains is a faith. Knowing we don't have a single opportunity to waste on the quest for the truth. Only find a little piece at a time. Middle East people dying in the streets over here too. Trying to look at life with a clear view. Things are changing faster than they may appear to be. Alright in the mirror at a glance. Premonitions of the future, always had to take a chance. It's all we really have or ever need to realize. I see the world through like the stars we align. Catch them howling at the moonlight with the glass of draft. From the cradle to the grave, baby chasing after cash.
Scratch under the surface, scratch under the surface. Dig a little deeper, dig a little deeper. Need to find a purpose, need to find a purpose. Before we meet the reaper, before we meet the reaper. Scratch under the surface, scratch under the surface. Dig a little deeper, dig a little deeper. Need to find a purpose, need to find a purpose. Before we meet the reaper, before we meet the reaper.
Independent to experimental, erupt like a Diet Coke, trying to drown a mental. The mental is Magneto in a machine shop. The beat dropping, head start to bop like it's Pete Rock. Flaunt like a peacock, looking for Poo-Tang. And style like the 36 chambers from Wu-Tang. My crew slang came from the forest where ghouls hang. I do bring something new to the game that's flyer than a boomerang. It's a beautiful thing, divine minds of nature. The spirit to the brain, to the fingers to the paper. A rolling stone with his eyes on the throne, saying fuck prohibition like he Al Capone. Let the weed grow wild, let the cactus bud. Let the DMT flow in our blood. It's all godly, hotter than the rock in the Mojave. Pack a bigger punch and rock salt out of shoddy. Gnarly.
Scratch under the surface, scratch under the surface. Dig a little deeper, dig a little deeper. Need to find a purpose, need to find a purpose. Before we meet the reaper, before we meet the reaper. Scratch under the surface, scratch under the surface. Dig a little deeper, dig a little